Has this ever happened to you? You're looking up an article, but we only have a stub, and you can't see the article in full text.
Yeah, but why isn't this full text? I don't understand.
If this happens, do you give up? The answer is no, you don't give up, and I'll help you find the article that you need with the services that we offer. First things first, can we make sure that we don't actually have this article on our shelves in the periodical section? Look on the page in the catalog for the actual article. If we have it on the shelves, at the bottom, it should say, "This item is held locally." That means we have it on the shelves. If an article is listed as being held locally, you have two options. You can come to the library itself to read the article. Remember that periodicals do not circulate and you can't check them out. If you can't come to the library or live far away, you can request a scan from your friendly neighborhood librarian. That would be me, Julian Perez. If we don't have it held locally, what's the next step? Well, we have an entire constellation of databases that you can find an article in, which may not be accessible from the introductory search. To see where we would have this article, go to the introductory interface right here. Then you click on Journal Finder. You've probably seen this many times before. Well, this is what it does. That should take you here. Now you type the name of the journal that your article is in right here. Remember, the name of the journal should be listed under Source. Once you see the journal that you need, expand Full Text Access. It shows you the database that you can find this journal and the length of time that the database has it. Remember that most databases don't post very recent articles within the past year. Now you go back here to the warm initial interface of our virtual library, and then you click here on List of Databases. In a future video, I'll go more in depth on exactly how to use each of these. Our listing of journals is alphabetized, so you can find the database that you got from the Journal Finder. In our case, it would be ProQuest. Then you search the title of the article right here. Be sure to put it in quotation marks for an exact match, and set the search to title. And voila! The article that you almost abandoned should be available full text. But what if we just don't have it? What next? Do you give up then? Of course not. From our library site, try scholar.google.com. It's a collection of open source journals. It's freely available journals that you can find and download. In general, they're more likely to have medical sources than behavioral, but it never hurts to check it out as a good first step. I mean, will it kill you to look? If it is downloadable as a PDF, it typically will be right here. Another source of free open source materials to try would definitely be the Directory of Open Access Journals at doaj.org. It can provide you with additional peer-reviewed sources. Give this one on Google Scholar a try if you want to find the article you need, since both are free. I mean, they have absolutely thousands between the two of them. If that still doesn't give you what you want, you have another option. You can find the article in other libraries with worldcat.org. Worldcat.org is a mega catalog of catalogs that lets you search almost every single library simultaneously. If we don't have it, you can see who does. To use Worldcat to find articles, click on the Articles tab. Put the name of the article in. Then, you look at what the Worldcat dragged in. Scroll on the page, and then make sure you have your area code inserted. And you can see which local libraries have it. To get and use resources from other libraries, come to us in the library and ask for a Cephlin 1 card, which lets you borrow materials from elsewhere. Cephlin and Worldcat are unbeatable together.
Wow, a Cephlin card. More library opportunity. I got the power.
Alright, you tried all of the above and it still doesn't work. What do? Do you give up? Don't give up. Contact us at your library because we have a service called Interlibrary Loan where, thanks to reciprocal agreements with hundreds of other libraries, we can get articles from anywhere. It can potentially take a few days to arrive. If you want to use it, email me, Julian Perez, your local interlibrary librarian. My email is right here. Now be sure to give me a citation with as much information as possible. The more information you give me, the sooner we can find it for you and pass it along. I hope this helps you find articles that you may not initially be able to read. Please contact the information below if you have any questions.